So this is part 2 of my 2-part series of how to take notes from Siri, basically send it to your phone, and then from there send it to either Microsoft Teams or Google Docs or any other place that you want to do. So if you're watching this video and you haven't watched part 1, go back and watch part 1, so at least you'll know how to do the Siri part of it. And then from there, once you've watched that, then it'll make sense continue in this part of the video. So from this part onwards, what we're going to be focused on is how to extract the notes from the email and then sending it over to Microsoft Teams or Google Docs or wherever it is that you need it. And for this particular case, we're going to use Make. So I'm going to use make.com because I think that they're really good with this particular stuff, and I'm going to discard it. So what I did is I just logged in. I have a trial account. It's not even a paid account. I'm going to click create a brand new scenario. I'm going to click on Gmail, Gmail, right? Because my email is Gmail system. If not, then you could use whatever email system. I'm going to say watch email. And I've never done this before, let's be clear. I've never actually done this before. So I'm going to figure it out as we go along. I'm going to watch all emails, but actually I want to do a filter. I want to do a Gmail filter. And the reason why is because I'm going to use a Gmail syntax in order to pull things out. So the best way to do this is, here's my inbox. And what I'm looking for is only want to look for emails that have this my recorded notes. And again, go back and look my previous video on how I actually got this far. Then what I'm going to do is click on here, and then I'll just put in that as a subject, and then click search, and then Gmail will actually do the subject, like the Gmail version of how they do their query syntax. Then I'll use that and I'll put it in here, and this should work. I say should because I've never tried it before, so I actually don't know. Then I'm going to say subject email, and I'm just going to sign in with my with my Gmail account, which I'll do offline because I got. It doesn't matter. Allow. So you're gonna get an allow screen like this. Gonna click on allow. Very fine, very fine. Okay, folder. So choose the name of the folder, and I'm guessing that's a Gmail folder, obviously. So these are all my folders, but somewhere in here should be inbox. There we go. So I'm looking for inbox. I'm looking for an email with this particular subject. I'm gonna take one email, right? And then I'm going to mark the email as being read once it's been fetched. And then I'll click OK. And then it says from now on, right? And then yes, going forward. So it's just going to think going forward. So what happens when that happens? When you do that, you're going to take that information out. And then you're going to add another module. And then what we're going to do is we're going to send it over to ChatGPT. So it's called OpenAI, right? And then what we'll do is we're going to I think this is the one that I want to do. Okay, so OpenAI. I think we could just use GPT Turbo. Let's see, and then click OK. Oh, I need to put a message. So what is the message? So this is the system message. So I'm just going to put a system message first, okay? Why am I doing a system message? Because I want to tell ChatGPT what is the context of what is it that I want you to do. So I've already done that before because I did that manually with ChatGPT. So I'm going to go into ChatGPT. I'm going to go to voice notes. Come on. Here, right? And it says, you are a professional transcriber. You're a professional transcriber. The following transcript, please rewrite it in a more professional tone, right? So that is what I want to tell the system to do. So I'm giving it some context. So that's what this is. All right. And then I'm going to add another one. I'm going to say the user role, and the user, this is the message now. So this is the transcription message to rewrite, right? And then it's going to, again, look for the email, and it's going to be the, so basically I want the contents of the email, to text content. So here, this is the text content from that email. Okay, so now I'm going to watch the email, I'm going to send it over to ChatGPT, and then I'm going to get some response, and then I need to figure out what to do with the response. So for now, just to keep things simple, we're just going to take that response and we're going to create the Google Docs. Let's just do that, right? Because it's easier that way, just to make sure that it's working first. Google Docs, right? So let's create a Google Docs, and we're going to do it in my Google Docs. We're going to put the name as the subject, and then we'll put the date, and the content will be from ChatGPT. So I think it's our choices, and the text. I think that's the response from ChatGPT. And then we're going to put it in a new location. So let's go to Google Docs quickly, right? Again, we're just doing the Google Docs first because it's easy and it's simple to kind of set up, and then we could add some more complexity on top of it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to Docs, and I'm going to create a folder. How do I create a folder? I don't use Google Docs on a daily basis. I'm going to create a folder. Oh my goodness, how do you create a folder in this thing? Oh, that's my kid waking up. How do I create a folder in Google Docs? Does anybody know? Right click, my drive. Oh, I don't know how to create a folder. Maybe I have to go to Drive, maybe? So, new folder. Okay, so let's call it my personal notes, right? Just so at least I have something. And then I'm gonna come back over here. Gonna go here, search for my personal notes. Okay, you know what? I'll tell you what. I'm just gonna put it in the root folder for now. Yeah, I'm just gonna put it on the root folder for now because I actually don't know where that's going, or I don't even know which drive is connected to. That's fine. Yeah, it's connected to the right one. Okay, that's fine. Doesn't matter. Okay, so that's it. We're just gonna run that now, and then we'll see what happens. So how do we run it? So right now it's set to every 50 minutes for sake of simplicity. We're gonna just do it as run once, right? We're just gonna okay, we'll leave that as in, we'll just run it manually for now. See if it picks up anything. Oh, I did find one document. Did it send it over to ChatGPT? Oh no, I think it ran, but it didn't find anything. So let's just, how do we know? So this one here is marked as red thing. So let me mark it as red so that, okay, tell you what, let me just delete this. Okay, so let's try it. Sorry. So I said this is coming from my phone, so I'll just share my phone. There's the thing. If you can hear my kid in the background, just ignore. He's just waking up. And don't worry, my wife is gonna get him. I'm not leaving him to cry. Hey Siri, record my notes.
What's the text?
So this is a demonstration on how to use Siri to record notes. Once I record those notes, it's going to take those notes, send it over to my email. Once it gets into my email, then I'm going to use make.com to send it over to ChatGPT, which will then take it and put it into Google Docs for me. And this will allow me to seamlessly be able to record all my notes in a very efficient manner without having to do too many complicated process. The cool thing about this way is that I could then take that notes and do any single thing with it, like sending it to my Slack channel or sending it to my Microsoft Teams, or I could send it to OneNote or wherever. It doesn't really matter. And the good news is that it'll all be guaranteed to be properly formatted and written in a professional manner for my team. Thank you. Bam. Okay, so that's Siri. Siri did her part. She also sent the email, right? Record notes, and this is what I have. So obviously it's going to get some things not 100% correct, right? Because it's a transcription. However, now we'll take this. I'm going to click on run once. Let's see if it picks it up. And if it did, we'll know because, yeah, see it marked it. It changed it to, oh, that might be me because I clicked on it. Okay, but it did collect something. That's fantastic. Here, it did do something. And it did return a response. Choices. Had 1 choices. And it does have a message here. Fantastic. So we're looking for message and then we're looking for contents of that message. And so because we have a problem over here, right? What's the problem? The problem is this. Okay, hang on, the kid is coming in. Say hello. Say hey. So we're working right now, but we're gonna stop and say hi because the world stops when we wake up. Ain't that right? Where are you going? What are you looking for? Looking for a pen? You wanna write on my new shiny whiteboard? Wanna write on the whiteboard? Huh? Okay, we'll write on the whiteboard. Alright, so we're back. So first of all, let's see if we can figure out what this error is with this document. So it's suggesting that the required field content is not there. So let me just back this up again. Make sure I got actual details. So choices, message, that's where it is. Message, content. So that's what I need to put in there, not text. Okay, and then it's been a while now, so let's see if this is going to run. First, let me just mark this as being unread. By the way, if you're hearing some background noise, just ignore it. Mark as unread. Yeah, there we go. Okay, and then let's just go here now and run it. There we go. Fantastic. Okay, great. Now let's go to Google Drive, and where can I find that specific? Google Docs. Should be the latest document. No, that's not it. So my notes, let me just do a search. Where the hell is it? I know it's in here, I just don't know where it is. So let's just see if we could, my drive. Let me see if I could put it in a better location maybe. / resume, Snapsuit videos, others, miscellaneous. Just trying to put it in a place where I could actually maybe other. Let's see if I could find that folder. Oops. Oh, really? My drive. And how do I see all folders? Google Photos underneath Snapsuite. Let's go with maybe underscore Snapsuite maybe. Okay, can I just do that? Just trying to find a place to put it that. Okay, let's back up at this score. There. It's not the same. I don't even know which. I'm in Dwayne Drive, but I'm not, for some reason I'm not underscore videos. See, I'm not able to find, and if I go to Drive, I don't have a folder called that's. So I'm a little, oh, you know what, I might be in the wrong, sorry, I'm in the wrong account. Annoying. So, where did I put it? Other. There we go. Okay. Yes. Okay, so we'll put the files here. Yes. So let's go here. That's fine. Backspace this / and then let's go with other. Come on. There we go. Okay. Note to self. Make sure you're in the right folder. Okay. So click on this. Mark it as unread. Go back here. Click on the play button. Come on. Come on. Did it work? Oh, I probably didn't find a video. probably gonna find a message because it'll only do it once. So I have to record a new notes, I think is what has happened. So Siri, I've shown you this part already, so let's just go with, hey Siri, record my notes. So I think I have this application probably set up so that I can automate the process of recording voice notes, which will then be sent to my email. Once they go to my email, I'm going to use make.com in order to transcribe the text, send it over to chatgpt, and then create a Google Docs. Once I have that in my Google Docs, I can also send it to my Microsoft Teams or my OneNote or any other tool, Notion or whatever note-taking tool that I have. The demonstration of Google Docs is just a simplified version of that. The goal is that ChatGPT will standardize the notes, formalize it, and make it into a properly outlined description of a summary notes. So thank you.
One moment. Done.
Oh my goodness. Siri did the wrong thing. Siri actually converted this notes into notes. Hey Siri, record my notes. So what I'm trying to do is basically refactor this entire note-taking process and streamline it so that the notes go into my email, which will then go into ChatGPT and then send it over to Google Docs. So hopefully this is a simplified process to be able to track and keep notes effectively on a regular basis. Okay, so that's my notes there. I don't know why they did that before because there's another note-taking thing in there. So I'm going to run this once. There we go. Create in Google Docs. 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, here. Bam. There. Okay. Click on that. There. I'm currently working on refactoring my entire notes and objectives. So just to give you some comparison, right? This is what I had before. Oops. This is what I had before. Right? Refactor my note taken. So it's properly written, properly formatted. I mean, don't get me wrong, this is okay, but this actually makes sense from a from a big standpoint, right? So now you could take that, excuse me, now that you have that working, right? And you can take that and I don't know how to do a branch. Let's see if I could click OK. Yeah, I don't know how to do a branch on this as yet. I'm not that advanced with this. But anyway, point is, or you could swap this out, right? You could swap out Google Docs for, let's do that. We're going to swap this out for, how do I delete this? Let's delete module. And let's add a module. And we're going to swap this out now for, let's see, Microsoft Teams. I don't know if it does Teams. Oh, it does have Teams. Okay. And then we're going to create a channel. We're not going to create a channel. We're going to send a message to a channel. There we go. Connect my teams. Dave. By the way, guys, if you're getting any value out of this video, please subscribe. I've been told I need to say that more often so I could get more subscribers. So yeah, if you're finding some value out of this, please subscribe. I'm going to send a message. Where am I going to send the message to? I'm going to send it to, oh, this is horrible. It doesn't, yeah, so I wouldn't do this way. I'm going to show you guys a different way to do this. This is not the right thing to do here. This is asking you for Teams ID, channel ID, which I don't even know where to find, by the way. And then the message. So your message would be here. Actually, let me try it because I haven't actually done this before and I don't know how you would do it. So where would you get your Teams ID? How to find your Teams ID. So in Teams, you want to find your Teams ID. Go to decision, to go to, no. interestingly enough, I have 3 ways to locate your Microsoft Teams ID. So I might just PowerShell. Oh my goodness, unbelievable. So I need to go to, okay, you know what? I'm not going to do that in this tutorial. I'll show you guys a better way on how to do this, because this is just a garbage implementation of how to do the Microsoft Teams thing. I'm sure with Slack you could just connect this right away and just do it, right? So you guys can try that out with Slack. I'm not going to do this in this particular tutorial. Anyway, hopefully this has been some value. I'm sorry about the clapping. And hopefully you've gotten some value from this. If not, let me know what questions you have and I'll try to do a better version of this tutorial. Thanks. Bye.